and welcome to the Dolls and Donuts podcast, episode 46. Today's episode will cover what's going on in the animal rights community and what's been happening in Robin's vegan dollhouse. So we're back, and it's September 1st. Hope you're having a good, long Labor Day weekend. It's Saturday is the 1st, right? So this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Just the beginning of the long weekend, so.
Do you know, though, at my work, we have to choose. Like, we don't necessarily get Labor Day off, I don't think.
Really, for Labor Day?
Maybe. I don't know.
Labor Day I thought was pretty
really?
exclusive, across.
Okay.
But,
yeah. Then maybe you're right. Maybe we choose.
President's Day is one that's not common.
When is that?
October.
Yes. So I have to choose between President's Day and another one. It's not Labor Day? Is there one in November?
What, you mean Thanksgiving?
No.
Okay.
Like earlier.
Labor Day, President's Day. There is another one.
There is. So that's what I choose between.
Oh, it's
so
Martin Luther King Day?
I
January?
So.
Is that what one you're
talking
about?
No. It's always like the 2 months next to each other.
I know I'm gonna realize after we're done recording, dummy. This is the obvious other holiday.
I don't remember the holidays.
We used to get President's Day off every year. And then they didn't do that anymore, but they gave us a floating holiday. So basically we still had the day off, but we could use it anytime we wanted. It was just an extra vacation day.
That's nice.
So I was like, sure, I'm fine with that. But yeah, so most people, I think, get the day off.
Then I think you're right. I think I get it off. I'm probably going to do something awesome. Not awesome, because I don't have any plans at all.
Yeah, I just traveled for 2 weeks. I'm staying home.
Yeah, I know. I just was at some party. Oh, the tea party that I went to. Oh, we should talk about that. Anyway, I went to this tea party, and somebody was asking, does anyone have more vacations planned? And I think everyone's done. Everyone traveled so much over the summer. We're like, I'm staying home now.
Yeah, for sure. Dolls and Donuts went to Portland, as we talked about, or as we mentioned in the last episode. So Robin and I, Kimmy and Lizzie went to Portland, Oregon for the Vegan Food and Beer Fest. So that was really good. We stayed in the Airbnb, which was fun. It was a interesting actual unit, to put it that way, but it had a great location.
Yeah. I mean, the weird, shrines outside each window was odd. I'll give it that.
There was a lot of little odd things. Like the lady that was definitely Blair Witching it when we walked up. So you know the end of Blair Witch, the very last shot when whatever his name is standing in the corner and the girl comes up behind him and she's like, I don't know, say his name's Dave. She's like, Dave! And he's just standing in the corner and then the camera falls and that's the end. We basically walked up to our Airbnb entrance and there was a lady with her back to us, kind of huddled up against the door. And it was very awkward and weird. And she was basically I guess, homeless person that was charging her cell phone in the outlet next to the door. But as soon as I saw her, I just flashed to the end of Blair Witch Project. And it was very...
where the mind goes.
Yes.
But she was just using the outlet. But it was...
But she kind of just lingered there.
Night. We got there at night, right?
It was raining.
Yeah,
and we were kind of just trying to bustle. We were trying to hurry and get our stuff in. And all of us had our umbrellas out.
I think we were all very confused by the whole situation. Because I was like, wait, is this the person who's Airbnb-ing the place?
Yeah, like the owner.
Yeah, it was all very confusing.
And then she kind of looked at us and then just turned around again. And
it was definitely her non-communication that made the whole situation very creepy.
Weird. Yeah, so she scuttled off eventually and we got in. And Lizzie and I shared a room in the back with our two little twin beds. It was back in college. Except for it was twice the size of my college dorm room. And the people above us were just
partiers,
nuts all night. So I had one of the worst nights sleep of my life, one of the nights. So, but it was a great location. It was on a very busy street, and there was a little street fair that happened on the Saturday. So which was insanely huge. They said there was over 300 vendors. And I was like, wow, that's a lot. But then we walked it. We didn't even walk the whole thing. Because we only walked from our house to one end and back. And that took us hours. And we didn't even go the other way. I don't know where we fell, on the street, of where it was blocked off for the fair.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. That was a fun part of it. We'll talk about the actual Veg Fest later in dinner at the Dollhouse. But, yeah, it was fun.
I like Portland.
Yeah.
Would you live there?
If I had to move out of California and stay in the U.S., yes. Yeah. It's a little rainy for me.
It's too rainy for me, too.
I'm very affected by the seasons and the weather.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why I was so depressed growing up in Ohio, among other reasons. But that was probably one that I didn't realize until I moved out. And I went to move to Florida. So I knew that the weather affected me. So.
Yeah. I mean, every time I go somewhere, I try to figure out if I could live there because we basically live in the ideal climate here.
Yeah.
In the Bay Area.
Can't complain. So, other than that, yeah. And you probably get used to it. Like, you can get used to anything, really. But, yeah, it was good. Anything else you want to say about Portland other than the Veg Fest? Which we will talk about shortly.
I mean, we ate at other places, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll save all the vegan food goodness upcoming.
Oh, we did. Our Airbnb was also across the street from a really cute coffee shop.
It was. And I got my husband Matt a bag of beans.
Oh, yeah. Did he like the beans?
Yeah, he liked them a lot.
Good.
Yeah, he's been having them this whole week before
Nice.
work, so.
I'm pretty sure ours are long gone.
Yeah, you guys both drink it, right?
Yeah.
So this is just his, so. And he can't, like, have caffeine too late, so it's like he only has caffeine in the morning. Mm-hmm. If he's making it at home. By the time he comes home from work, it's too late for him to have caffeine.
Oh, yeah, same.
So he has to have, like, a decaf
I have
or
a
something.
very strict 3 p.m. cutoff.
Yeah, that's about the same for him. Can't do after that. So,
Welcome to being old, all you young listeners. This is what happens to you when you get old.
Like, he has insomnia problems, anyway. He always has since he was a small child. So adding caffeine too late to that, it's just an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
He wishes it was a nightmare because then he'd be sleeping. But it's awful sleepless night. So
I mean, I'm sure we have some stories to talk about that might be very nightmare-inducing.
I had a nightmare last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it about?
It was. I've been having, like, this week, 2 out of 3 nights I've had nightmares. Last night was kind of like a version of the Haunted Mansion, like a ride that was supposed to be like the Haunted Mansion, but it was like for adults. So it was kind of phobia based. It was like phobia based torture ride.
Oh my god.
So one of my obviously in my mind
Halloween
it was from obviously it was kind of like catered towards me because it was my dream in my brain. So there was like very tight spaces. You had to like the top of the thing. It's never would actually exist because you have your head cut off, like in reality. So, but it was just like parts of the ride, like you had to like put your head down because the ceiling was so low, and I have like claustrophobia, so that really was freaking me out because that's a phobia of mine.
This is like probably the future.
So
like
they'll real
know,
scares.
Yeah, they'll know from your everything.
You do like a survey in the beginning of in the line, and it like tailors like the horrible things that you go through. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And I remember waking up, and I was like, oh god, like I felt like okay, and I like stayed awake because of it. Because like I wanted to like make sure
that it was
I had enough awakeness.
Though
I didn't go because I will go right back into it if you don't like. Yeah. Stop for a moment.
You need to be all the way awake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or at least think about something else.
And I was like, I want to go on it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, it's so small and I'm suffocating.
Are you a haunted house person? Do you like going to haunted houses?
No.
You just don't like being scared? Like mostly?
I guess, yeah, no.
I don't either.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just don't like those kind of like situations. Like, walking through things with people like in the dark and
I just don't like being startled. Yeah, that's the jumpy bullshit.
I guess that's it. Yeah,
I hate it.
I just don't like the if there was no actors, maybe I wouldn't be as freaked out by it too. Like there's a couple things I think that are playing into. I've never been to a haunted house in my life.
Oh really?
I don't think so. No, I'm not interested. And so that ride, except for Disney's Haunted Mansion, but on that one. So.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That counts.
I think it counts. It counts. It's a little scary, slightly.
Yeah, but it's spooky. I would say it's spooky. He just scared me to death as a kid. But yeah, that was like my nightmare that I had. So
for people who don't live in the Bay Area or haven't been here, we have a theme park called Great America.
I've never been. Still,
really?
No, I need to go.
We should go. Yeah, I'd go again.
I'm so went, spoiled.
But I'll go again.
So spoiled because I grew up near like 30 minutes from Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, which is the best roller coasters in the world. No competition. It wins like best theme or thrill park. I don't know if you call it a theme park because I think like Disney World's a theme park. It's not roller coaster really focused. It's not thrill focused, but it wins like roller coaster enthusiasts meet all around the world there and stuff. It's like the best roller coasters in the world. So I really feel like every other amusement park has been spoiled for me. So that's
but it's been a while, so maybe
but I'm not there to go, so I need to go to whatever is around me. Yeah, but definitely would
new ride.
I would annoy
really like.
everyone. I would annoy everyone that I was with. I'd be like, "This isn't Cedar Point. This isn't Cedar Point." We're really annoying like
We'll
that.
have to play a game where like every time Ashley says
Everybody,
Cedar Point,
everybody
you can
does
pinch
something,
her.
or is it everybody gets a drink or a ice cream or something?
Everyone else gets it, but Ashley doesn't.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
I'm
do
sure
need to
the
go.
roller coasters are better at Cedar Point because Great America isn't like kept up very much.
But
I
it's
feel
owned
like.
by Cedar Fair, which is Cedar Point's company.
Well, I will tell you, the new roller coaster that they just put in called Railblazers is so fucking fun.
Okay, cool.
Like the very first drop just is a straight down drop.
Yeah.
Like completely.
Yeah. Well, so I do like have some hope since it is owned by the same company.
Okay. Well,
So-
that don't have hopes beyond the thing I just described because that is the only good roller coaster now. That's not true.
yeah.
There are other good ones, but you can tell which ones are older because they like shake your organs too much, which I'm not a fan of.
Oh, they wouldn't?
There's two wooden
Because wooden roller coasters tend to be much more rough.
There's two wooden ones that are very rough, but there's also one that used to be good, but I think it's just old and it's just gotten rickety. I felt like my brain was clomping around in my skull.
Yeah, that was like the Mean Streak at Cedar Point. It was a big old wooden roller coaster, and you like needed like a kidney transplant after you got off that because you got battered around so much. It's gone now.
Like it's appropriately named.
They took it down, and now there's like a different roller coaster there. But
that's good.
But it was a rough one for a while.
Yeah, they have two wooden ones at Great America, and I think they both need to go bye-bye.
Well, they still have a couple wooden roller coasters at Cedar Point that are great. Like the Gemini.
I don't believe
it's just like the racing ones. They're great.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
They can't be. Anyway,
Well, it depends
we
like
definitely need to go.
how with the level of thrill you are trying to achieve with a wooden roller coaster. That's I think why that's where I think the roughness gets too much. If you're really trying to like do things that the steel roller coaster can do, you can't really do that with a wooden roller coaster. So you have to keep your expectations like to a certain point with a wooden roller coaster because then they're still fun. You know what I mean? But they don't beat the shit out of you. That is my thought on wooden roller coasters.
Okay, so Great America hasn't succeed in what you're talking about then.
Yeah,
I don't
Cedar Point
because they all beat the shit out of you.
I mean, they're getting older too, so like that's a whole other thing, like age and time.
Yes.
But as far as like trying to like, you have to keep your thrill at a level where the wooden roller coaster can still be fun without being painful.
I've never experienced a wooden roller coaster that is what you're describing.
Oh, the Gemini.
They're all just really painful.
The Gemini is a double track wooden roller coaster. As far as I know, it's still there, and it's a racing one. So you race another set of cars next to you, and then there's this one section where there's a very deep plummet, and there's this big wooden beam, and you, of course, if you've been on it more than once, you know you're not gonna hit your head, but for a split second, you always feel like you're gonna hit your head on it because it's like this like fake out like beam that you think you're gonna hit your head, but
this sounds like your nightmare, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
But how can you race the other car? Aren't they all like going the speed that they're going?
They pull back and forth. It's a wooden roller coaster, so it's not exactly like as precise as like a steel roller coaster, I would say. Yeah. So no, they sometimes they pull way ahead, sometimes they don't. So
you just never know.
You never know. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun.
There is one at Great America where you don't know what's going to happen because it's the one. Well, they call it drop zone, but I'm sure you have one at Cedar Point.
Power Tower.
Yes, Power Tower. So when you get to the top, before they drop you straight down, they do a countdown. And they're like 10, 9,
but
8,
then
but they drop you on 7 instead of 1.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the best one my sister was just telling me that they've opened a few brand new ones. I haven't been there in years. Every time I'm in Ohio, it's not open. 'Cause obviously, we have winter in Ohio, so it's not open all year. But like I took Matt on Top Thrill Dragster. At the time, it was the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. And it was 20 seconds long. You'll have to Google it. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, that was. I don't know how we got on that.
Oh, I started that tangent. Sorry, I started it because of your nightmare reminded me of Halloween Haunt. So one of the things that Great America does once a year is called Halloween Haunt, where like half of the rides are haunted, and it's scary as fuck. And I avoid it at all costs.
No thanks.
I've been once, and I was like, once is enough. Done and done. And I actually like Halloween. Go on a normal day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll go on a normal day.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll do that.
All right. So no more nightmares.
No, I hope not. I have nothing to have nightmares. Like I have no reason to have been having nightmares, but maybe it's all the traveling and I'm not sleeping in my own bed. So now that I'm home and I'm like deeply sleeping, maybe I'm having all these repressed Like, nightmares come to my head. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Well, should we start maybe our next segment?
Yeah. Let's talk about another nightmare altogether.
AKA our first segment.
Yeah.
Called Ask Ashley.
That's me.
So tell us what's going on with animals.
Okay, so from my nightmares to the nightmares of Pizza Hut's vegan cheese hoax, essentially. So you heard us go on and on and on about how excited we were about Pizza Hut allegedly having vegan cheese at all their U.S. locations by end of August. Okay, so it's September now. So this was supposed to be happening already. And I was so excited about it. I was talking about it to like everybody and
to you guys.
Like
and
we were all
others.
excited about it. Everybody was so excited about it, and especially when I go home to Ohio and like my family's ordering pizzas and I'm having something else or whatever. I'm like, oh, it'd be so convenient, you know, because like the Midwest has, I mean, everywhere has Pizza Hut, but like the Midwest has Pizza Hut everywhere, and it would just be really convenient.
And I was exceptionally excited because they were going to be using a cheese that I liked.
Mm-hmm. The Wildlife from the UK, because they do offer vegan cheese in the UK. Okay, so this wasn't something that was totally like a moonshot, like out of the realm of possibility, because they already do this in another country. So this seemed logical, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why we were like very excited about it. So it turns out, so the story I'm referencing is in the, or the article I'm referencing is Pizza Hut denies reports of adding vegan cheese to U.S. locations. This is from vegnews.com, and it's in the show notes. So basically, I think the Vegan Herald, I believe it was, said that they were contacted by and I'm doing air quotes, PR representative from Pizza Hut. And they said they, told them that, because of the success of it in the UK, they're planning to do this. They're expecting to roll out vegan cheese for their pizzas at all U.S. locations by the end of August. And of course, that spread like wildfire. They kind of took that, they talked to that person and they published it, and then it, went from there, and everybody heard about it, and everybody's excited about it. So turns out that was a hoax. They're investigating who kind of like made this fake email address, and they're like looked at it closer. It's obviously a fake email, apparently, which would have been nice for them to like do their due diligence. I mean, they will now for sure. Fool me once, I guess, So they definitely will be more mindful of checking out where these random PR people are emailing from, and doing their due diligence.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be funny if it was a former vegan turned carnivore who's like angry and wants to punish the vegans?
Well, they broke my little vegan heart, I'll tell you, because I was so excited about it.
I know.
It's something I didn't even know that I wanted until they were told me it was happening, and then I was like, I want this, and now we're not going to get it. So Pizza Hut came out with a statement, and they said, while we're proud of our dedicated vegan menu in the UK, the report is inaccurate, and we have no plans at this time to carry vegan cheese at our U.S. locations. Said a Pizza Hut spokesperson. Air quotes. No, it probably is real Pizza Hut. This one I hope is fake. Saying that they have no plan at this time, which stinks, because they think they should be like, while this report wasn't true, we're working on it or something. Like,
they should be like, oh, if this story spread like wildfire, the people want it, maybe we should try it.
Yeah.
Dum-dums.
People were so excited about it. So this is annoying and upsetting and another nightmare, a living nightmare that I can't wake up from until Pizza Hut makes it right. Come on, Pizza Hut. But I can hold on to the hope of vegan pancakes that I have, because Mercy for Animals and somebody else are like banding together to get them to do vegan pancakes.
Oh, okay.
And I can't just go out and get vegan pancakes anywhere, because Veggie Girl, you haven't brought your brunch down here yet. So.
They have vegan pancakes at other Veggie Girls?
Yeah, mostly in like SoCal.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, so.
Dude, SoCal already has enough vegan brunch options. We need it.
Yeah, so I did comment. They were like, oh, like, it was like blueberry pancakes and stuff. And I was like, bring these to Santana Row. And a couple people were like, liking. So I was like, yes. So I'm holding on to that hope that will happen.
So we really don't, do
so
we?
I can't just go out and get vegan pancakes. I have to make it myself, which I burn them. So the first pancake's the only good one. And then they get too burnt after that.
Oh. Wait, you know what you need is a certain kind of pan. I'll show you. I will show you.
Okay.
I used to not do good pancakes either till I got this one certain kind of pan. It's like a ceramic coated pan.
Yeah.
I got you covered.
Okay.
She still looks really sad, just so everyone
That's
knows.
not an excuse, though, Veggie Girl. I still want you to do your part.
Do your part.
Yeah, so sorry that we kind of helped perpetuate that rumor. But we were just so excited about it.
Now you guys know we're not perfect.
Yeah.
Secret's
out.
Feel free to send us hate mail, dollsanddonuts@gmail.com.
Yeah, we're bad people. So that's why I was honestly a little bit, when you had sent me this next story, I was a little hesitant to even talk about it. Because I thought it was another, like, prank.
Yeah.
But then it, like, happened. Like, it came out already. So then I was like, okay, we'll talk about it. So again, I've got this from Veg News, and it's Atlanta KFC sells out of vegan fried chicken in 5 hours.
This was yesterday for us, but you guys are listening to this a few days later.
So this was on August 26th. August 26th, this happened. So before it actually, like, was available, I think a couple days before, they said they were doing it. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't believe it because of the Pizza Hut incident.
Little gun shy, you know? And then, like, 2 days later, I saw this. And it's, so an Atlanta KFC came out with Beyond Vegan chicken nuggets and wings. So Beyond Fried Chicken, like, kind of collabed with KFC, and they came up with their own, like, whatever recipe and stuff. So, it came out, and like the article says, it was sold out in 5 hours. There were just blocks and blocks. The line went for blocks, like walk in, and then they said that the cars for the drive-through went around the restaurant like three times.
Oh my god!
Or like around 3 blocks. And it said, it says KFC sold out of the vegan option in 5 hours, with customers buying the equivalent of what KFC sells in its popcorn chicken in 1 week.
Oh my god!
So it's quite a bit of product moved, which is good.
That's funny.
And it said the Humane League said the lines are out the door. The verdict is that vegan fried chicken is worth the hype, and a lot of people were saying that it was good. So obviously, like, a lot of people will show up out of curiosity and to try it, but the reviews have been good.
Nice.
So it wasn't just like, this one time when people showed up to buy it and then were like, oh, it's crap. You know what I mean? And they got this one bang. So it seems people really liked it.
Do we know when it's being rolled out to the other KFC?
Well, they said that KFC will consider a national rollout of the vegan option based on the feedback it receives from customers today. Okay. So they're taking the feedback in that they're right now receiving, and seems positive. Yeah. A nutritionist named Whitney Miner said, "These taste more like fried chicken than any of the other options I've tried. So I really hope that they make these available nationwide very soon." Because again, like, I loved KFC's biscuits, and they're like mashed potatoes. That's what I loved at KFC. And I would get their popcorn chicken because it was like less chicken, more breading. Yeah. I never was like, give me that chicken breast. I never would like eat a chicken breast like that. And I never ate meat like that. Like, I never just ate like
a big hunk of meat.
Like a steak. Like, I mean, I did sometimes when that was like, but I never liked it. It had to be in something, like a burger, it had to be in pasta or something like that. So, so I definitely don't go to KFC, obviously, and it's pretty. Even as fast food goes, it's pretty, like, I think C-level fast food. Like, it's not very good. Anyway, but so this is great for them to offer, because again, it's convenience, and I would try it. Yeah. And again, it's just chicken. Like, I don't want to try the Impossible Burger at all these places because I don't like the taste of like the imitation or the vegan beef. It's too close for me, personally. But the chicken I would try, because I can have vegan chicken that's extremely close and it doesn't bother me. Yeah, so
same.
I would be excited to try this.
What you're talking about, that popcorn chicken thing where there's a high breading to chicken ratio, I'm all about it.
Yeah, that's what I used to get if I was going to get like meat there.
I hope that they're going to do that.
Yeah, and we could do like a live taste test if it comes
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like... Well, I mean, I don't know where the closest KFC is. I have absolutely no idea.
But I'm sure there's one close.
There's so many places now. So there's like Burger King has the Impossible Burger, right? Mm-hmm. And then what's the other? Carl's Jr. Mm-hmm. So there's so many places that have like a burger.
The beef version.
Yeah, which I'm totally not interested in at all. But this is like a thing I would actually support because it's something I would eat.
Yeah. I mean, we both support the other ones too.
Well, yeah.
But we just, not our preference.
Not in the way that I'm going to go and give them my money and then get a burger and eat it.
And you're not going to like it because you don't like the beef. You don't like the beef. We don't like the beef. Yeah.
Not around here.
Yeah. So that actually happened. So that's why I'm sharing it. We will see. And if we hear from KFC that they're going to do it, I'm going to make sure, I'm going to wait a bit before sharing that to make sure that it's vetted properly. Because now who knows, somebody could be like, hi, I'm KFC and this is going nationwide next month. And it's a lie. So I'm gun shy now. But yeah, so that's great news. I mean, this is just, there's so many of these things happening. We have another story here saying that you found, Robin, saying that in September, Subway is going to begin testing a sub sandwich made from Beyond Meat. So Beyond Meat is just everywhere now with making all these
Beyond
partnerships.
Is doing really good. Oh, did you also see that there's a pop-up event space that Beyond Meat is hosting? Sponsoring is the word I'm looking for.
No.
In downtown San Jose. It's really cute.
Oh, no.
There's a ton of events there, and they have a coffee shop in there that has Oatly oat milk, and they always have a food truck in there that has vegan options with Beyond Meat. So I'm going to try to maybe do some working remotely from there or go to one of the events.
Cool. Yeah, so this Subway sandwich, it's going to be, and again, I hope this is real. It's going to be tested for a limited time at 685 select locations across the U.S. and Canada. Oh, yeah. Does it say any? Fresno, California, I think is the only one.
Fresno needs it. You can have it, Fresno.
U.S. locations in Jackson.
It's got to be hard to live.
So it's a limited time test. And it says the Beyond Meatball Marinara sandwich features vegan meatballs, especially developed for Subway. And you just don't put meat on it. I mean, sorry. Obviously don't put meat on it.
Don't put cheese.
Don't put cheese on it, and you can get it on Italian or 9-grain wheat bread. So, I used to always get the meatball sub at Subway.
Oh, really?
I love meatball subs. And I always get the vegan versions when available, but that's what I used to get from Subway back in the day. So, I
guess I used to get the meatless Mike at Ike's.
Yeah, I get the meatless Mikes, yeah. So, if this comes to fruition as well, I'd like to try that as well. So, yeah, a lot. Beyond Meat is just partnering with all these like mainstream places, and I think it's good. I know a lot of people will feel controversially about it, but I think it's for the greater good. So
yeah,
the end justifies the means. That's how we usually fall on these. But I totally get like partnering with the devil, whatever. But yeah, so I think it's good overall. If it gets people to try things that they never would have had. Because some of these people, let's see, how many people that go through a KFC drive-thru are ever going to walk into a vegan restaurant and try it?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So if they just out of even like morbid curiosity want to try the chicken and it just opens one little window, a crack open in their mind, I think that's good.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So that's what's happening. All this
Dude, I remember times when I would pick it outside KFC with like save the chicken signs.
Save the chickens.
Not picket. What do you call it?
Protest.
Yeah. And now look at them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I am waiting for those IHOP pancakes because I love my pancakes, as everybody knows.
I'm sorry, we don't know how you feel about pancakes.
You don't know how I feel about pancakes. Yeah. So I will be, and / if Veggie Girl has them, it would be even better because they're obviously all vegan place. So but I would love to get IHOP. I used to love IHOPs like this. These will be like plain quote unquote buttermilk pancakes that they will offer with whatever toppings, like fruit and syrup and stuff. But I used to love their New York cheesecake pancakes. So decadent. They were so good. In another life again.
I've never even heard of a cheesecake pancake. Should we just make that at home?
Good. Yeah.
Why not?
I'm down for it.
I had those carrot cake pancakes at that place in DC, and those were delicious.
Oh, yeah.
You're the one who recommended those.
Yeah. Was it Farewell?
Yeah, Farewell.
Yeah.
I like that place.
Yeah, I love that place. Yeah, so that's all the Beyond Meat collabs that are happening. They're busy over there.
Really busy.
Yeah. It's good.
They're doing great work.
I just hope that they are ramping at a sustainable pace.
Yeah.
Not getting too big for their britches too soon because then they can just
keep
up.
I kind of wish that they were organic.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine that they're able to produce all of that wheat gluten without using some nasty shit.
One thing at a time, I guess. And also you got to think, to be attractive to these like massive like fast food chains, like price wise, yeah. So choose your, pick your poison, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Literally, yeah. Okay, Robin, so what's been happening at the dollhouse?
Oh, the dollhouse has been yummy and delicious. So Kimmy has decided that she wants to start streaming again. So she's been coming over once a week approximately. Except last night we had to skip because I had a holiday party for work. I had to not have a holiday party.
Holiday party? I was like, confusion emoji.
Except yesterday I had to skip because we had a party for work that was twofold. It was yay for getting rid of our office because we moved offices. And then...
Where'd you move to?
We moved to San Mateo from Palo Alto.
So farther.
I know, but I don't ever go in, so it doesn't matter to me. My work from home life is pretty good. And then the other part of the party was welcoming Scott to California because my friend Scott, who used to live in Boston, is now in California and works at my work. So I made a cake for the party, and for anybody who doesn't know Scott, he is very, very unhealthily obsessed with the band Kiss. It's not a healthy obsession at all. And what's funny is while I was making the cake, I was trying to listen to Kiss because I was like, oh, get me in the mood, right?
An authentic Kiss cake if it wasn't made being listened to.
Yeah, it's just not my favorite band, I'll be honest. And I like a lot of like rock, metal, whatever you want to call it, like from glam, that like genre. Glam rock and hair metal. I'm into it, but for some reason I just cannot get into Kiss. I tried so hard.
I don't know if I have an opinion on Kiss. I haven't listened to enough of their stuff to have an opinion.
Try listening to them for a couple hours straight while you make a cake and see how you feel about it. Next party we have, I'll play.
TBD.
I'm just kidding. I'll let you know. I won't play it. So I made a cake that was a coffee cake with chocolate frosting, and I decorated it with the Kiss makeup.
Yeah. When I first saw this, I had no idea what was going on.
Were you like,
and then I saw
did she just make a mistake?
When I was like, I don't get what's going on here. But then when I saw the caption, I was like, oh, right, okay, I see it now.
You see it now? Yeah. I wonder if I would have known either.
I did no idea.
If somebody else had made it and posted it, would I recognize that as the Kiss makeup? I think Paul Stanley and... is it Gene Simmons has the more recognizable ones? And then this guy, the Peter the Cat guy, is less recognizable. I don't know what that is. And then that one's less recognizable. But I feel like those are, I don't know. At least Paul Stanley, has the star. But you're right. Yeah. It's like so hard to know if you're not already obsessed with Kiss. But Scott loved the cake, and I had to block him from Instagram for 1 month because I didn't want him to see it before it was time. And so that was also a fun experience because he brought that up like 15 times.
It's for your own good.
So that recipe is on the website. If you have anybody who's into Kiss in your life, or if you just want to decorate it like a cute cake and just make the coffee chocolate cake, it was a really delicious cake with a good combination. Besides last night, all the other Tuesdays, Kimmy and I have been getting together and making scones. Which I never made scones before.
Scones.
Is that what they're called? Scones?
In the UK, they say scone.
Cute.
I say scone. Don't worry.
Okay. So I've been making them. I made them for my very first time in my entire life, like 3 weeks ago. Never before have I made a scone.
Let's record. We talk about Portland.
And then I made a sweet one because I didn't even know savory scones existed. What do I know?
That is a biscuit.
Right? Exactly.
I mean, really?
It kind of is. So I made chocolate chip orange for my first ones. They turned out great. I made them twice. But then when we were in Portland, we went back to Eden?
Yeah.
For brunch. And they had a savory scone, which Kimmy got. And I tasted it. Didn't even know savory scones were a thing until then. And then Kimmy was like, well, we have to make savory scones. So our first round of savory scones was zucchini and cheddar, which were delicious because I have a zucchini problem at my house. I probably mentioned that before. And then the second round we made were ham and cheese with ham from Leona Vegetarian. For anyone not in the Bay Area who doesn't have access to awesome mock meat stores.
I've never been a ham fan, so I don't even think I've had ham.
When you just taste it, it's terrible. It tastes like ham. But if you put it in something...
It's terrible. It tastes exactly like what it's supposed to taste like. It's horrible.
Yes, exactly. It tastes like, yes. And actually, Kimmy's friend who is not vegan came over and tasted it, and she was like, yeah, this tastes just like ham. Mm. Or she said it tasted like ham lunch meat, which maybe is different than ham.
I think that's got to be worse.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know.
I know that's a compliment.
Yeah. So the ham and cheddar ones and the zucchini and cheddar ones, I think were both equally delicious. Definitely going to make them again. And scones take like 15 minutes, people. Come on. Anyone can do this. This is not difficult.
No, I don't know about that, but if I tried, I'm sure they wouldn't come out.
She's lying. She's great at baking. And so if anybody wants to see us make those, I think there's a live stream floating around somewhere on my YouTube and maybe on Twitter. I don't know. Periscope and Twitter are connected, right?
I don't
really know
so.
Either.
I never go on Periscope. I deleted it. I don't even go on Periscope.
I don't know. Definitely on YouTube. I'm Vegan Dollhouse everywhere, so I'm sure you can find it. But if you want it, let me know and I'll send it to you. So yeah, we've been making scones. It's been a scone kind of month. And what else have I been up to? Oh, I made Cookie Monster ice cream. Just for the record, before Nectar started selling it, so it was my idea first, and you need to know that. But I made mine without food coloring. I feel like a lot of people are making it with food coloring on the internet, and so I made mine with blue spirulina, and it came out really good. Which, for anyone who doesn't know what Cookie Monster ice cream is, it's ice cream with cookies in it and also cookie dough. So it's like a combo. It's pretty delicious.
I almost got Cookie Monster. Well, it was Monster Cookies, what they called it.
Oh.
Monster Cookie Pancakes at...
Were they blue?
I didn't get them. Okay. They weren't called Cookie Monster. They were Monster Cookie. But it was cookie and cookie dough.
In the pancake? Or on top?
I think both. At Champs. But I ended up getting just the cookie dough one alone.
Oh, so. I wonder if they were blue.
I don't think so.
I've made blue pancakes.
So I feel like I've seen them on Instagram, and I don't think they were blue.
Oh, okay. But. So Monster Cookie Pancakes.
Yeah.
Were the cookie dough ones good?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get back to those in another episode.
Okay, so yeah. So the Cookie Monster ice cream recipe is on vegandollhouse.com if you're interested. And then I also am ramping up for Halloween, which means testing out new Halloween recipes, but also it means posting recipes that I made last Halloween and never posted because I'm a lazy ass. So one of those ones is these ice cream Batwiches that I made for a Halloween tea party I went to last year. And I put that recipe on my website, so you can check it out. They're really easy too. It's just cookies with ice cream in the middle. I also went to a tea party last weekend. Well, last weekend for me. I don't know if this is
on a weekend.
On a weekend recently that was under the sea themed. And so everybody made an under the sea themed dish, and I made 2 dishes. One of them was Starfish cakes, which is a play on crab cakes. And I made like an ocean blue colored remoulade. I have no idea what you're talking about, so don't look at me. Come on, Ashley. Mm-mm. You read, you know things.
I don't know that thing.
It's like the dip for crab cakes anyway. It's basically mayo that's like seasoned with stuff. Okay. And so that was a big hit. And then Josipa made these like rainbow fish cookies, which rainbow fish is apparently a very popular children's book, which I didn't really know.
Yeah, I know the cover.
Okay. Yeah. So I posted it, and people know who this fish is. He's recognized. He's got a paparazzi. He's a very popular fish. And these cookies were very cute, so I'm gonna have them up on my website probably by the time this goes live. And what was the other thing I made? Oh, I made narwhal cupcakes. which I haven't put on the website yet, but maybe by next month.
Narwhal or narwhale?
Well, I feel like everyone calls it narwhal.
Okay, but it's a whale.
It is. It's a whale, yeah, with a horn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never heard anybody say narwhal.
No? Mm-mm. I've never heard narwhal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, okay, anyway.
You know what we're talking about. Time to do a poll. It's the one that looks like a whale mixed with a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
So I made those cupcakes. And what else did people make? Oh, Jessica made these really cute sea turtle sandwiches.
Oh, I love turtles.
They were really cute, and they were also delicious. Our friend is really good at baking bread, Josipa, and she made the bread, and it was like, what is the color that's of sea turtle? It's like a cute green color. Mm-hmm. So those were really cute. And Pam made like a coral reef veggie plate. And she made these cute little crabs out of bell pepper. It was just like the cutest. It was so cute. I'll post some pictures on Instagram.
That's making me want us to do another
tea party. I mean, it's almost tea weather, so
yeah,
we can start planning, I think. And so that, I think, pretty much sums up what I've been cooking in the dollhouse lately. And then we ate a lot when we were in Portland.
In Portland, one of the things that stuck out to me, which actually wasn't planning on getting, and was like a last minute thing, was Eat Love's. They had like these buckets. They definitely should have had smaller servings available, because Lizzie and I each got the smallest kind of like fried chicken bucket, and it was huge. It was 3 huge pieces of vegan fried chicken, and then the bottom of it was just all French fries. And it was great. The French fries were just French fries. They were just there to like fill the bottom of the bucket, so there wasn't like anything super special about those. But the fried chicken, I gave you a piece because I couldn't. It was the last thing I ate, so it was crazy. But I was already full. But it was really good fried chicken.
So good. It was so good.
Really, really good. So there's also a soft serve place there called Desert Twist, and they were doing vegan soft serve, and I got a chocolate and strawberry, and it was really good consistency. You can get vegan ice cream anywhere, Safeway, Giant Eagle, wherever where you live, like whatever your regional grocery store is, you can get like So Delicious or whatever, the Ben & Jerry's, but soft serve is much harder to come by. So I really wanted to get the soft serve there, and I really liked it. It was really good. Lizzie got it as well, and she got chocolate and vanilla, I think, and no complaints. So, yeah. Oh, no, she got peanut butter and chocolate.
The peanut butter and chocolate was really good. I really like it when they have flavors that are a little bit unique. Like, not just because I feel like a lot of places have the vanilla soft serve, for instance. Mm-hmm. But when you go to a place like Curbside Creamery, usually has like a chocolate mint, or the chocolate peanut butter was a little bit out of the ordinary. I think that's really good when they do that.
Yeah, I love strawberry and chocolate together, so I definitely was getting that. What else? Oh, the corn dog... Cycle Dogs?
Mm-hmm. Cycle Dogs.
So the corn dog at Cycle Dogs was really good, very nostalgic for me, and everybody liked it, but Kimmy, she'd never had a corn dog before?
I almost feel like she said she had never had a corn dog
and she
before.
wasn't into it, but everybody else was like,
I mean, if you've never had
embarrassedly shoving it in her mouth. So I love corn dogs. I don't ever have them really, but
they're not
as an adult.
At that many places.
I mean, you can get vegan corn dogs in the freezer aisle.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
I know, but you can. I mean,
yeah, if you're really hard
there, yeah. But I really liked those. Those were really good as well.
I did get the little freezer, the mini-sized ones that Field Roast makes before. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
in a pinch.
Yeah, because I think
they would be good for tea parties, though,
when you're
with
at home,
with different dips.
You're heating in the oven, and when you go to a place and they do it for you, they fry it. I think that's what makes it better.
Cycle Dogs fried it right there.
Yeah, I think that's what
they
makes
made
it
them like
delicious.
one at a time. Like it took like 5 minutes for them to make it, and like they made it right there. But that was very good.
The consistency of that cornbread coating was perfect.
Yeah, it was very good, and it was a big corn dog too. Like we all shared it.
It wasn't pervy at all.
And the last thing that kind of stuck out for me was this, like, from Fat Squatch, and it was basically a savory waffle cone with mac and cheese at the bottom, and then different like buffalo or it was buffalo.
Oh yeah, there was
barbecue.
A barbecue.
You could do barbecue, buffalo, or barbecue, buffalo, or
Buffalo.
Both. Yeah, like buffalo. It was both. Or whatever. We got the both, right?
Yeah, we got both.
Yeah. And I really liked that. We didn't have everywhere was selling mac and cheese because that's like the coolest thing right now. No really strong mac and cheese standouts at all, unfortunately.
It was pretty disappointing.
Even like when we ate other places and I got mac and cheese, like out of the the fest, nothing really stood out for me, which is disappointing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I liked the savory waffle cone and the chicken in there. It was really good. So those were all the standouts for me.
And that was popcorn chicken, right?
Yeah, I think it was like, okay. So
that's on brand. It full circle.
That's on brand. Was there anything else that stood out to you? Because we shared everything, thankfully.
Yeah, that was such a
So we all kind of had this, mostly all had the same stuff.
I'm trying to think. I think that was everything.
Everything that stood out for me.
Oh, the mozzarella sticks.
Oh, yeah. Where were they from?
They were from Nodo. So Nodo had some fried mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, this is the first thing we had.
Yeah.
It was 10 a.m. Fried mozzarella sticks.
It's like our version of 10 a.m. drinking.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere, mozzarella time. Or it's 5 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I don't drink, so I don't even know how drinkers like justify their midday drinking or their AM drinking. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I was like, yeah, 12. Yeah. It's in the PM. It's fine.
It's not AM drinking, so it's fine. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, so you can have your mozzarella sticks. But
oh yeah, Kimmy got seconds of the.
She went and got
mozzarella
seconds.
sticks.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna go back and get a second corn dog, but I decided to try that fried chicken.
I'm so glad
I did. Yeah, and everybody got to kind of try it because me and Lizzie were like, "What? This is so much."
It was also served really cute. Like it had a little like heart toothpick.
Yeah, we can post
adorbs
on. I think we might have posted on. Did we post on Thousand Donuts already?
We should have.
If we didn't,
we may have been bad about posting, but we'll try to catch up. We don't want you to miss it. Oh yeah, we posted the chicken.
It's already on Thousand Donuts, so
good for us.
Yeah,
and your soft serve that you got is on there.
Yep, I think we did pretty good with the standouts. Yeah, there. So it was a pretty good fest. It was much smaller than we thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. Some of the vendors. It was a Saturday and Sunday event, and some of the vendors apparently weren't showing up to Sunday, which apparently. It's not good.
It was disappointing to me because I really wanted you guys to try Baby Blue Pizza, and they weren't there. And I think Kimmy was excited to try them too.
Well, there was a few people that apparently weren't showing up till the next day when people are paying money to come both,
Yeah, both days.
The day,
Yeah.
People are arriving both days and
Not
everybody. I mean, I can't imagine going back for 2 days. Mm-mm. Like they did sell tickets for 2 days, and like, why? Like,
it was at a really small location, and
the location was nice. The location was nice.
Yeah,
we had this whole strategy where we were gonna like split up and like divide and conquer the lines. There were no
zero lines.
I think the longest line I stood in, like to order, like you had to wait for your food occasionally, which was fine. But like the longest line I stood in was for my soft serve, and there was literally 2 people in front of me for a soft serve. So they. 30 seconds to make it, and then they moved. So that was basically the longest line I stood in.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
It was a huge difference from going to a food fest here, that's for sure.
Yeah, and sometimes
even the
our food
one
fest
we went to in Portland. Do you remember?
That one had much longer lines.
Yeah.
If I remember.
I think maybe the Veg Out one is not as popular maybe yet.
Yeah.
Because it's still new. I think this was only the second year.
Yeah, I think it was second year, yeah.
So maybe that's the key, you guys. Go to the food fests when they're first starting out and not everyone knows about them yet, and then there's no lines.
Can figure out what your favorites are. And I think also, like, some of them is honestly in a not positive way. Some of the food fests, the vegan food fests down here, like especially in the South Bay, like they only have like 2 food vendors. Yeah. So there's lines like for an hour because there's only 2 options.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
There were a lot of food. There was a lot of food there. It was definitely, it's a food fest, but sometimes you go and there's way more vendors or like a massage therapist and a crystal vendor. You know what I mean? I didn't come for the crystals. Okay. You know what I mean? Can I eat that crystals? I made of chocolate? No. Okay. Then I'm moving on. So sometimes they have like it's that heavy, you know what I mean? Like chiropractors there, like thanks. Do you have any like vegan donuts there you're gonna give me while you're cracking my back? But so at least there was a lot of food there.
Yeah,
even though there was some people missing, but overall it was good. I thought.
Yep.
We had assumed we'd spend the whole day there, and we were out by 12.
Yeah, which was good because it left us time to do other things.
Yeah, we got to go to that street fair after, and that was really fun. And needed to walk off all the food we ate. So.
Yeah, I was like full till dinner.
Oh yeah,
we ate from like 10 a.m. to noon, and I was full for like 7 hours.
We definitely packed it in.
We did a good job.
But we did it well because we split everything. So
Ashley's a professional eater. I don't know if you guys know this, so she guided us in our journey. for success.
Yeah, I try.
Eating for success. That's going to be your next title, your next book.
My next book, my first book. What was my first book? Where's the royalties?
Now it's time for Wag or Whimper. This is our segment where we talk about something that we tried for our very first time, and we tell you if it made us wag or whimper. So do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I tried Milkadamia's Fudge creamer, which is like a chocolate coffee creamer. It sounds unusual, but I will say that Milkadamia...
What the fudge? Put the fudge up with that fudge creamer.
Milkadamia is a brand that I already like. I'm already sold. I love their milk. I have it anytime I have cereal. I would have Milkadamia on it. Basically, if I'm not baking and I'm having something where I can actually taste the milk, Milkadamia for sure. So I was like, okay, like how can this be bad? It's bad. Don't get it. It has a red label. They have other flavors of creamer. You can try those.
I think
Don't get the fudge
fact
one.
that it says fudge will definitely stand out in your mind.
Yeah.
So
avoid at all costs. So the macadamia fudge creamer made me whimper.
So what was about it you didn't like? It was just purely taste?
Yeah.
What did it taste like?
The consistency was fine.
What did it?
I don't know. It wasn't good like their milks. The thing I don't like about their milks, I guess, is that it doesn't have a strong taste.
Okay.
Maybe.
It was overpowering?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Not
well,
great.
we have more wags to kind of even that out.
To even it out.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. Kite Hill has an everything cream cheese now.
Oh, my God.
Have you tried it?
No, but...
Gosh. It's really good.
I'm already, sold.
Are everything bagels one of your favorite kind of bagels?
I like pretty much all bagels, but I do like everything bagels, yeah.
Okay, I think they're my favorite.
Yeah.
If I had to choose.
It's up there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like the Kite Hill chive cream cheese, but the plain one I'm kind of like, indifferent towards. Like, I'll definitely eat it.
I'll take it. Yeah,
it's better than any other brand of plain cream cheese.
Yeah, but I do like their chive. Is very, very good, yeah.
I think the everything cream cheese is up there with chive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're going to like it. I think you should try it. Kite Hill everything cream cheese, you guys. Go get it, because it made me wag.
So does it have, seeds in it? Or is it just...
It does. It has all the seeds in it.
Oh, my God. How interesting.
It has all the things that would be on an everything bagel.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
Right on in there.
I'm just curious how it looks.
Ooh, it looks beautiful.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Do you have one?
Yeah. Okay, so I tried the Sweet Earth Veggie Lovers Pizza when I was in Boston with my sister.
Ooh.
We went grocery shopping and we just kind of picked up some stuff.
I didn't even know they had pizzas.
Yeah, they have 4, and I think only 1 or 2 of them are vegan. So I know the Veggie Lovers is.
So you have to be careful.
Yeah, yes, watch.
Looking. Okay.
Because we actually bought 2 of them, and I forgotten or I didn't realize that Sweet Earth wasn't a vegan brand, period. And I was like, what? There's no vegan on this. And then my sister's vegetarian, so she ate it anyway. But it was a 4-herb cheese pizza was the other one we got. So I didn't eat that one. But we did get the Veggie Lovers pizza, and it was really good.
It had cheese on it?
Yeah, it had cheese. It had corn on it, which I thought was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just good. It was a high quality frozen pizza for sure.
Okay, I have to ask the important question we all want to know. Did it have their bacon on it?
No, it just had veggies. Veggies lovers. Okay. They did have a meat lover one, and I don't know if it had vegan cheese or not. Though they do have a meat lovers one, so it might have their bacon on it. But I didn't. Okay. I'm not into meat lovers pizza even as a vegan version. So
I didn't really consider bacon.
It.
I think it's delicious.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but the Sweet Earth Veggie Lovers Pizza made me wag.
Yay! So we have more wags than whimpers this month.
Yeah,
that's good. Good for us.
Yeah.
Good for the vegan food out there.
Yeah, we're on a roll.
All right. Well, I think that's it for episode 46.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, 46. Our podcast is older than me now. That's so great.
If you lived and had a birthday every month, yeah.
And let's see what else. Listen to us on iTunes, on YouTube, on Breaker, on Stitcher. I recently learned that there are some other platforms we need to be on. If you know anybody who listens to podcasts and they can't find us on there, can you let us know? You can email us at dollsanddonuts@gmail.com, or you can contact us through any of our social media. What else? you can review if you want to review. Leave a review. We like that. And if you want to gently stalk us on the internet, you can find Ashley at Ashley the Vegan on Instagram, and she blogs at theveganadventure.com. You can find me at Vegan Dollhouse on Instagram, Twitter, all the places, and I blog at vegandollhouse.com. And of course, you can find Dolls and Donuts at dollsanddonuts.com. And that's the links to all our social medias.
Yeah, everything's in the show notes if you didn't catch all that.
Yeah. And also, Ashley spends a lot of time making the show notes very concise and thorough for you every month. So you can check those out anytime.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Santa.